Good afternoon, gentlemen. In this video, what we're going to be touching on is Divinity DAO. Now, this has 3 income streams attached to the token. It's a unique token, currently at a bargain at 7k market cap. So, what we're going to do, the last token I done a video on at 7k market cap, which I selected, and I'm selecting this one, went over 100k. So, I'm pretty bullish on this token. I think it's going to do a lot of X's. You do your own research and find out for yourself. But I'll explain a little bit about the project. So, they have a treasury. And what they do is they buy other tokens, whether that's through their friend's token or they get a good entry on some inside knowledge. They also have a revenue share, which we'll talk about as well. So the assertion token they bought for 0.4 and they made a profit. So that goes back into the treasury. And they're also holding these 2 tokens. This is another token that I promoted as well, or not promoted, I showcased on this channel, and it done a lot of X's. So there's a lot of profit sort of, how can I put, to be made in the ecosystem regarding the treasury. So tax-wise, it's 10-10 tax, so 10%. And the tax breakdown is 1% to liquidity, 1% to NFT holders. So you can buy an NFT, I'll show you how. There's a 2% revenue share wallet. So I think if you hold the token, part of that will go back to you holding as a reward, which is really good, in fact, because you've got that off the NFT. So potentially you could be earning 3%. If you hold an NFT and enough tokens, you can be earning 3% or a share of 3% tax. And that's quite a lot in the grand scheme of things, especially when things pick up. And 3% to their treasury, which is this, buying other tokens. I don't know if that's fully updated. Check the Telegram and we'll take it from there. So it does break down, 50% of the profits will be distributed to holders. So if there's $100 in there, it'll get sent out to the holders. And there's 0.3%, hence the name Divinity DAO. And we've got a 50% back into the treasury, which we'll use. So that keeps the treasury fresh, even if they made bad trades off of that. So if you want an NFT, you go to their website and just click Buy God. And you can purchase the NFTs. They're currently selling at 0.1. I don't know, it doesn't say how many is listed, but I don't know if there's a fixed or limited amount. But all in all, it would be nice if it's generating a good amount of income and then the price of these start going up. So if you're making good money off it, the other thing that I really like about the token is the branding. I think the dev is a designer as well. So you can rest assured, you're always going to have good graphics. And good graphics, they're active on Twitter. All in all, it's pretty good as a bullish project. I'm selecting this as my next pick. I think it's going to do pretty well. 7k market cap. You might as well sort of read the white paper, go through it. It pretty much sums up what I've said, but into more detail. And hopefully they'll have, a more detailed white paper coming out, which, can illustrate how much, I brought this NFT for 0.1 and now it's worth X amount and I've earned this much. There are a lot of bots and a lot of, things that illustrate that and rewards they've paid out, and everything's on the blockchain. So you can see transparent wise. So they've had a really good sort of run up. Bear in mind, this is only 7k market cap. And what we sort of see is, a good pump, but it's on an uptrend. And I suspect it may do a little bounce, which you might want to wait for an entry. But in my respect, the volume is there. The community is very active. They've got good mods. I'm pretty bullish on it. In fact, I'm going to buy a nice chunk as well at 7k market cap. You can't really go wrong. And the LP is pretty solid. I think they started with good LP. So it's sitting at $1,000 as well, which most tokens would be around the $600 to $700 mark. So rest assured, it won't be dropping, fast and hard. I'm sure people will take in profits if they've got, essentially there's only 75 holders. But if there are some big wallets, there's some 3-4% wallets, but I think they're going to hold. I think these are the people that are brought into the project and they're going to hold and wait. But all in all, there is a burn address as well, which they're transferring to quite often as well. So that's pretty good sign. So if it becomes even more deflationary and the value of the token goes up, you win all in all. So my suggestion would be, obviously, join the Telegram, do your own research, but DCA in, watch it for a few days, join the community and see. But I think it's going to do pretty well. I'll do a video update moving forward, even if it goes, pear-shaped. But we'll learn from it, we'll go from it. But this is definitely a pick that I'm watching at the moment.